Thank you so much, Trevor, Jayapal, for everyone being here today. On the way here, I was thinking about a mentor of mine who had a great quote, and I'd like to share it with you today. There are years, he said, when nothing happens, and there are weeks in which years happen. Well, lately, there are days in which decades happen. And you see these gray hairs, I'm only just 23 years old. So it means a lot to us here today that you're spending the day, or should I say decade, with us. There's a lot going on, and we are living in very interesting times. A national election, trade war with the US, the world is changing very fast. And it's against this backdrop that we're here today to talk about the role Pearson plays as a key economic driver for the GTA, Ontario, and Canada. As stakeholders and partners, Pearson is an economic asset that belongs to each of you. And what an asset it is. We are the front door, the welcome mat for over 50 million people a year. Now that's 60% of Canada's air passengers. We are also the main conduit for the region's supply chain. 45% of air cargo comes through Pearson. And what comes through Pearson comes through Peel. We are Canada's connection to the world. Air corridors allow us to adapt to new trade routes and trade partners and creating new alliances at light speed. They also allow us to strengthen the partnerships we have, even when times are tense. Of the 199 destinations we serve, 39 are to US cities. And our routes also connect Canada to 70% of the world's economies and create options for travel and trade. In fact, we are growing routes more faster than other North American cities. Last year, we attracted 7 carriers, and this week, I'll give you a little scoop, our latest addition is Virgin Airlines. The data supports the important role we play. We've got some data that we're sharing. In fact, last week, new research from Deloitte, Oxford Economics, the Trillium Network for Advanced Manufacturing quantified our economic impact. And the headline is, the impact is substantial, and there can be more. Pearson creates nearly $20 billion in GDP and supports 133,000 jobs across Canada. But it's not just the airport itself that is the key driver. Our impact is multiplied by the economic zone around us. The Pearson Economic Zone is one of the most dynamic business areas in Canada. It is some of the country's most valuable commercial and industrial land, where 18,000 businesses are located, 500,000 people work, and $70 billion worth of GDP is generated annually. So it's a thriving area of diverse economic sectors, includes life sciences, logistics, food processing, aerospace, and advanced engineering. The Pearson Economic Zone is also growing. The last time we did this survey in 2016, the zone has grown by 100,000 workers. We're also the home to the biggest concentration of manufacturing anywhere in North America. That might be a surprise to President Trump. This does include Bombardier, which opened the world's most advanced private jet assembly plant in Pearson last May. We also, at the time, commercial aircrafts are struggling to increase delivery rates. Bombardier is leveraging the technological expertise here, manufacturing capabilities, and transportation infrastructure available locally to enhance our competitiveness. And in Brampton, the MDA Space recently signed a $1.1 billion deal to build the next generation satellites. Now let's talk about Peel specifically. Pearson supports 68,000 jobs here. Last year, Pearson directly spent more than $200 million with companies in the region, including Dexterra, Canadian Contracting, and Payval. I've also met a few others in the room who've been working with us. And so if you add it all up, the airport's economic impact in Peel is worth $10 billion. That said, we know that the employment lands around the airport are experiencing development pressures from residential housing. We have to protect this zone, and we have to work together to make sure that we balance the need for housing while protecting the engine that drives the economy, that supports housing. Residential and industrial needs are intimately connected. So it's important to keep our discussions going, and we have a strong foundation on which to build, and we will build. So let's talk about that for a moment. Our plan for a new era of investment is called Pearson Lift, Long-Term Investment in Facilities and Terminals. It's a multi-billion-dollar program that will transform Pearson into one of the world's most advanced, sustainable, and passenger-friendly airports. We have already started to update aged assets, revitalize terminals, and design a new terminal. Pearson Lift is a landmark investment program that will invest billions of dollars over the next decade. Our construction program will directly create thousands of good local jobs in Peel and opportunities for many Canadian businesses. Pearson Lift won't just harness existing skilled trade talents, it will help create a new pipeline of job opportunities. It will make the airport more sustainable. Our new clean energy infrastructure will support new fuels that will power both hydrogen and electric vehicles. We have just launched a new hydrogen filling station that I know buses from Brampton and Mississauga are also going to be able to use. Pearson Lift will also lead to new retail, food, and beveraging offerings at the airport. So when it's all done, Pearson Lift will enable us to handle 65 million passengers a year with modern buildings that are energy efficient, sustainable, and uniquely Canadian. This is an ambitious, complex plan with lots of components. And not only that, we have to build the airport while operating it as well. So we're under no illusions about the scale of this task ahead of us. This is a once-in-a-generation investment to build a major new infrastructure, but we're confident that we have the team, the strategy, and the partnerships to deliver. So in closing, there's great opportunities ahead, and as we grow, we want the benefits to reach everyone. To make that happen, we will need to work with all of you. We're already engaged with government, businesses, chambers of commerce, and community organizations to work together on the future of the Pearson Economic Zone. And in the weeks ahead, we will be hosting more discussions and sharing more opportunities to partner at Pearson. Last week, we launched a new website, so write it down. It's economicrunway.ca, where you can find some of our research summaries. But as I mentioned at the outset, we are in a time of profound and sometimes rapid change. We will need to stay flexible, adaptable, and strong in the face of so many unknowns. In this period of economic headwinds, I'm proud to say that the airport is standing strong, and in the years ahead, we will get stronger. So on behalf of the 52,000 people who work at Pearson every day and every night, I thank you all for your support. We look forward to continuing to work with you as we deliver greater impact for the economy and for the communities we serve. Thank you.